It's not just you. A lot of people don't like Senator Mitch McConnell, even in his home state. But he keeps winning re-election. In a survey last month by Public Policy Polling, his approval rating in Kentucky was an abysmal 36%, yet he's already leading the likely Democratic candidates. Which brings me to Ed Marksberry, the only Democrat to declare his candidacy so far. Now, the poll has him down by 11 points against McConnell, and that's before the McConnell money machine even kicks in. Against this, Mr. Marksberry brings a working-class message, which he outlines in a rock video. Have a listen.
The senator raised $20 million to steal your vote, while college graduates with huge debt are just looking for some hope. Congress gives tax breaks to send our jobs overseas, while those in unemployment lines just stand in disbelief. What about it?
I think that's rock. I had a chance to talk with candidate and apparent music star Ed Marksberry about his upcoming contest with Senator Mitch McConnell. Mr. Marksberry, welcome to Viewpoint.
Thank you, John, and thank you for having me on.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I got to begin by asking, what is your plan to compete against Mitch McConnell's gigantic money machine? Because I'm looking at this guy and I think he doesn't even need to be liked with the kind of pockets he has.
Well, they say you can't buy love, and that might be true with him.
Mm-hmm.
But what we're going to do, we're going to be a total contrast to what McConnell is about. McConnell's all about how much money can you raise, which means how corrupt can I be? Well, we're going to take it to the people with a better way to communicate with the message, and that's why we came out with the song. Because, see, John, people here in Kentucky, they're so tired of the politics that goes on in Washington. They're tired of the career politicians. They just want somebody they can trust and they can get behind. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're taking our message to the people, because I know what it's like to try to make ends meet like they do. And what we're trying to do is shed light on Citizens United and what is corrupting the politicians there in Washington. And it is money. So I hope he raises more and more, because it's going to even highlight more what's wrong with Mitch McConnell and the Republican leadership, and for that, Washington in general.
Well, it's a very powerful message, sir, and I got to say, the more conservatives learn about Citizens United, the more they really don't like it. But let me ask you, how powerful is Senator McConnell in Kentucky?
Well, it's kind of, there's two sides of the coin there. He's very powerful, even with other state agencies here, because of the money that flows back into Kentucky. But there's several Republicans that are very tired of his politics. Even the Tea Party that he's trying to take over and have them adopt him, they're sick of him as well. But everywhere you go, I hear so many people that say, hey, I'm going to vote for you because you're one of us. And then when I hear my Republican friends, and I do have Republican friends out there, that they're so tired of him as well. McConnell is so vulnerable that now is the time to strike.
Well, is that what made you decide to do this, sir? I mean, given his low popularity, is that vulnerability the reason why you're entering this contentious race?
No, that's part of it, I guess. But the main reason I got in the race is because I've helped out so many races in the past for the last 15 years, and I've seen the Democratic machine try to adapt the Republican playbook, and it was all about inner circles. How much money could you raise? And they forgot about the true grassroots that we are, and the volunteers and the people that knock on the door and the precinct chairs that we need filled. No matter how much money the Democrat Party raises, if they don't re-energize the base, they can't beat the Republicans. And that's why I want to do this campaign differently. I want to give ownership back to the base, to the supporters, to the grassroots, to the volunteers, to the people out there that are tired of the politics being played the way they are in Washington. You watch and follow this campaign. Right now, we have the highest favorability rating with only 24% of name recognition. And I haven't spent any money yet, but McConnell, like you said before, he's out here throwing millions here and there, setting up all kinds of different offices. It's what it's going to take for him to even be somewhat competitive in this race, because people are tired, and now is the time for us to attack the Republican leadership and what's wrong with the Republican leadership right here in his own backyard in Kentucky. So I invite everybody from across the nation, follow our campaign, join us, This is your campaign. It's not about Ed Marksberry. It's about us. So that's what we're trying to do here to get the word out. It doesn't take $20 million. It's going to take some money, but at the same time, it's going to take somebody that people trust and they want to get behind.
Mr. Marksberry, I got to say, with only a 36% approval rating, I agree with you. Senator McConnell looks very, very vulnerable. However, in light of what we saw with our friend Ashley Judd recently, are you at all concerned about him opening up a smear machine on you? You weren't depressed when you were in 6th grade, sir, were you?
Well, I like that old throw me back in that briar patch. I need some name recognition. I might even just go out and buy a scandal to get my name out there. But we even thought about putting a dirty laundry list for Ed Marksberry up on the website to help him out there a little bit. And see, that's what people want to see. They don't care what you did in the 6th grade or when you're a college person. They care about what you're doing now. Where is your heart? Where is your mind? What kind of leadership skills do you have? Are you going to be corruptible? What are you going to do for them? It's, they could care less about all the tit for tat that's been going on with McConnell. And I have to say, the McConnell and them, they love to throw out that kind of a campaign. It's not about mudslinging. It's about somebody with the strength, the wisdom, and the courage to take on what's wrong in Washington and to move the country forward.
Ed Marksberry is the Democratic candidate for the U.S. Senate from the great state of Kentucky. Sir, wish you the best of luck in your race. Hope to have you back, and many thanks for your time this evening.
Enjoy the song.
Peace.